This is no active. Why are we struggling with this today? The whole computer is struggling today. It does say we're live on TikTok, but it doesn't say we're live on anything else. Oh, there we go. Now, hopefully, everything keeps running. Let me check this again. It doesn't seem to be picking up the tower anymore. Which is good, good. So, satisfactory. I've seen a little bit, I've played a little bit, and now we're gonna stream a little bit. First time pioneers, building location with space, distance, water is an easy commodity. Lots of flat, open space for transportation lines. Height differences. Rich resources. Buildings with larger open spaces and plentiful mining. Foliage and water are rare. I think I am gonna just start with this one. Open for friends. Just in case Moral joins us. Here we go. Now, I did have to test play this for a while.
Transport complete.
It does like to crash.
Delivered to Calistian region.
I think I've stabilized it.
All pioneers functional. Initiating dispersion.
That was before I was also running the streaming stuff in the background.
Attention, Pioneer. I am Ada, your personal instance of the artificial directory and assistant. Welcome to the Fixit Incorporated Save the Day program. A Fixit Pioneer has 3 core assignments. Construct. All pioneers must follow Fixit guidelines and instructions when constructing any building. Automate. Every pioneer is responsible for setting up and managing efficient pipelines, outposts, and power infrastructure. Explore and exploit. Fixit selected planets are rich with resources suitable for direct use or further investigation. Stay within your designated. And that is why the world is counting on pioneers like you. Fixit. Short-term solutions to long-term problems.
Alright.
Initiating planetfall.
There's a glitch in the matrix.
Atmospheric entry in 3, 2, 1. Beginning arrow assist. Drag within acceptable parameters.
So that doesn't make any sense. You see the tag on that little scanner thing? Waving? Is there airflow?
Decelerating. Deploying parachute.
Is this open?
Deploying backup parachute.
Backup.
Skipping parachute. Landing phase begun. Activating retro propulsion. Touchdown. Planetfall complete.
Oh boy.
Drop pod integrity nominal. Omni situational exploration suit nominal. Pioneer acceptable.
Pioneer's acceptable. more than acceptable. I played Factorio.
Congratulations, you are the third in your region to survive planetfall. Welcome to Massage 2, AB-B, in the binary system of Akicha. Loading objective-based introduction. Begin onboarding. First contact safety tool supplied due to presence of alien megafauna. Adhere to Fix-It procedure and equip the Fix-It Inc. Xeno Zapper before leaving the drop zone.
That would be... yeah.
Next objective, dismantle the drop pod. Fix-It Incorporated is cost-effective and efficient. We do not waste. The drop pod will be recycled to construct the first stage of the habitat and utility base, often referred to as the hub.
Oh, some nice flat ground, but let's see...
Next objective, use the resource scanner to find and collect additional iron to be able to build the hub. If you cannot find iron, be assured scans of the planet have revealed sufficient iron sources.
Not terribly far, but... I do want to get away from that.
Potential edible collected. Eating it and surviving does not count as a valid field test and does not generate enough data for Fix-It to make an informed decision. Store this potential resource for later use.
So like 200 meters in this general direction.
Samples of new alien species acquired. Notable features are blunt teeth, suggesting it is herbivorous, and a thickly plated skull and spine, suggesting it is proficient at inflicting and receiving blunt force trauma. Preserve the remains for later study.
Alright. Thought I could get him to jump off, but he just circled back around. I'm gonna die right away. Those are for later?
This semi-slug species seems to persist entirely through absorbing and storing energy from its surroundings. Studying this could provide new methods for improving Fix-It production line efficiency.
We're going over
Store
here.
this potential resource for later use.
Not a great start, being almost dead. Let's see, I know there was one this way. Oh, do they lose aggro eventually? Oh, there's water here. Okay, rescan. Always pick up your leaves. I think the map changes, does it? If it does, it's not that much. It doesn't look like the map is randomized either. Or at all. Alright. Resource scanner. Resources. Here's our iron.
Next objective. Use the build gun to construct the hub. Iron is a base component necessary for all near-future progress, so ensure you build the hub close to iron sources. Fix-It does not pay by the kilometer.
Alright, yeah, building is kind of funky. We're building... lock hologram, snap mode, rotate. Mini close. Alright, so we can't change the elevation, but... it's not a huge problem.
Hub foundation built. The hub terminal and crafting bench are only the humble beginnings of a successful Fix-It pioneer, but essential for the next steps of onboarding. Once finished, the hub will function as your base of operations. Next objective.
Nailed it.
Complete Hub Upgrade 1.
Hub upgrade 1.
Potential edible collected.
Okay.
If consumed before authorized as compatible with the human digestive system by Fix-It, the consumer is responsible for any and all consequences. Store this potential resource for later use.
I need 10. Right.
Hub Upgrade 1, Storage and Frame, completed. Equipment like the portable miner can now be made in the workshop. Congratulations on completing your first milestone, the first of many providing access to new recipes and technologies for the Fix-It
more
mission. Next objective, complete Hub Upgrade 2.
How much more iron? Let's go. That's kind of slow. We'll see at 20. Get that auto miner up. I feel like this is backwards. I'm gonna need at least 30 more for that too. 6 plates, 4 rods. Workshop. Did I not make all 4 rods? Grab you. Right there. What did we need to make? Portable miner takes 8 more rods. So we need 8 more rods and 30 more pieces after that. So 38? Yeah, this is gonna take a minute. It is a factory building game though, so there's gonna be some downtime. Yeah, pressing space, it allows you to just auto-craft it, so you don't have to constantly hold it down, like we could do it this way. I have 15 of those, what do you mean? Iron plates, that's what we were missing. Might as well. Grab 2 of those. Oh, I think we have to open our inventory and put it in our hand, scroll to it, place it. Per minute's not bad. I know I'm gonna need at least a third one of these. So I need 20 rods and 10 plates. Rods. Upgrade, double click, awesome. Bam.
Hub upgrade 2, power and shell, completed. The smelter can turn raw ore such as copper and iron into ingots, and the biomass burner generates power when fueled.
Sure
Fun
does.
fact, most of the native flora and fauna is compatible with Fix-It technology. Fueling the biomass burner with inappropriate materials will result in deductions or even cancellation of your yearly bonus. Next objective, complete
bonus.
hub upgrade 3.
Power, production, smelter, we're gonna need copper. Okay. I know where that's at if the map hasn't changed. And hub upgrade 3 is going to require a lot of copper as well. Alright. So way over here, since we're gonna really need the biomass, what are you? Extra iron. And scan for it now as well. Copper, and I should have brought the extra auto miner, but I did not. Hey. before... We'll go back with at least 40, right? That's coming up pretty quick. We'll go a little bit more. That'll do. Right here. Make all of this. Is there a... I need 8. So I need 28 of these. A few of these. Smelter. Now, for now, we're going to snap it. No, I'll just try and light it up as best I can. Right here. We'll take our... we need power lines. Cables. We'll connect this to our generator. Cram in this, and we're starting. Go iron ingot first. Speaking of, let's go collect the rest of our iron. And you are full. Grab all, pick up. Should have hit grab all on this one too. Still got 50 in it. Okay. We can only attach one thing at a time until we get the power poles, and then they go up to 4 each. Cram that in there. Check up on Moral, who's still playing Beyond All Reason. Good game, it really is. I just wish my APM was a little bit higher. That's actions per minute. There's a lot of micromanaging. It's an RTS. So I need 20 of these. I wish I could set. How many of those do I have? I already have 23 of them. Extra's never bad.
Hub Upgrade 3, Interior Furnishing, completed. The constructor can produce simple parts, and power poles allow for the expansion of the power grid. When you make the inevitable mistake, Fixit's dismantling feature is designed to salvage all resources used during construction, in line with our zero waste policy. We understand that Fixit pioneers are only human and thus prone to error. Next objective, complete Hub Upgrade
Structure.
4.
So we need reinforced iron plates and more cable. Let's see. Reinforced iron plates requires a whole bunch of screws. Huh. And I know I'll need to go get concrete here in a minute. And more copper. Before I do that, somewhere up there is my... No, I want to build one more of these. More iron rods. Is my power shutting off? No, it's still going. Alright, up here. I think that's our closest limestone deposit. Wait, I think there's one right there. Yeah, that one's closer. Our cheap viewer spam. Yeah, that's much closer than the other one. Okay. Portable miners are here. Drop one. It's good to make a bunch of these early anyway. They're part of the extractors that you can connect belts to. So you're gonna need them anyway. Put 40 here, empty that. And hope for the best. Awesome. Switch this out for half the copper. Okay, now we need our assembler constructor. Reinforced iron plates. And some more cables. So, where it gets kind of crazy, we need the wire and the concrete for this. Go ahead and press all of it. Good deal. Alright, so well, first bit, we could try and keep them lined up. We need our power pole. Fit it right here. Press F, disconnect here. There's two. Connect you. Oh. You. And then connect these two. And this has up to 4 lines, so the 4th line has to be another power pole. And for our constructor, we can have it set to any of these items, but we're not worried about that. Well, let's make iron plates. We need 75 of them. And we will make our... cable do we have? We have 1. Should have the concrete already. We'll make some of our own iron plates. Speed it up a little bit. For 75. Upgrade.
Hub upgrade 4, landing platform and utilities
Here we
completed.
get 3.
Conveyor belts connect the output of one building to the input of another and transport resources.
Of course I placed it
Due to
wrong.
past incidents, I have been asked to issue a clarification. Portable miners, obviously, do not have a connection for conveyor belts. There is nothing to suggest, visually or functionally, that they can be connected to portable miners. If this is something you struggle with, do not worry. Fixit has alternative uses for all their pioneers. Next objective, complete hub upgrade 5.
Alright, that'll send the copper through, because that's what we're making. And we can turn the copper straight into wire, since we don't need it for anything else at the moment. Reconnect. And hub upgrade 5 is a bunch of cable and a bunch of rods and more cement. And here's our first miners. So 75 rods, 20... Alright, so go for a jog. cable that crafts our wires. Run up and grab our copper too. The first auto miner, I would like to have copper, but making the conveyor belts and having just the iron plates get hammered out. I know it's not just iron plates we need, but we're having our smelter feed into, yeah, I think I'm gonna go with iron. And I'll just handcraft the plates. You're topped up. Okay, so we need 20 concrete. Nice. I'll go collect the rest of the wire in just a minute too. $4.75. I mean, this is relatively quick, too. There's 77. We need our copper wire. Is our next upgrade. Cool. Now our first auto miner.
Hub upgrade 5, power
need
expansion completed. The
concrete.
miner, unlike portable miners,
Portable
can be
miner.
connected to conveyor belts and requires
iron
power to
plates.
function. Caution: as you expand, the energy demand of your production may exceed the capacity of your power grid. The onboarding program was established because Fix-It pioneers often experience memory issues after planetfall. If you are experiencing nosebleeds, nausea, existentialism, or an itchy scalp, there is no need for concern. This
No
should
need
pass
for
within
concern.
5 to 7 workdays. Next objective: complete hub upgrade 6.
And concrete, which we do have. So I think we'll get our iron up and running first. We'll move our constructor over, just so we can store iron bars until we can copper. Do we have storage yet? Yes, we do. We'll need more iron rods. Production. First miner. Rotate it so it goes out this way. So we need to connect it to our next power pole. To do that, we're going to hit 2. on this. And drop it up here. And connect those. Yeah, sort of bad placement, but it'll work out. Surface is too uneven. That's clipping, but we're missing... Could directly feed it in. Clipping through stuff doesn't really seem to bother it too much. I do need to turn it though. We need over 26 plates. Recipe iron ingots, we'll throw in 100. The whole point of doing it this way. So we can split it off later. I need to just leave that. And iron rods. More plates. Probably need more rods for the fair too, but storage container. Make sure it's facing the right direction. Bam. Go straight in. Stop clicking on stuff. And all of our iron should transfer out into storage. Perfect. Hello. Eventually I will want to put down mergers. Or just extra factories to connect up all of these iron spots. But for now... What am I missing? Yeah, the iron rods. Figures. Too steep. Next here, 24 iron plates. We're holding stable so far, though, which is good. There, now we've automated our iron. It's gonna take a minute for that to catch up, though. Got 3 connections, right? Yes, because I removed the drop another power pole here. Switch over next. Construction, smelter. Gonna need those 5 more iron rods. Go a little bit faster with a constructor, but then it would be eating up all of the iron and have to wait for it to build up. Okay, so hey, rotate, snap. Like my stuff to be relatively even. Like this, the copper. And I'm gonna have to run the copper all the way up and around to make it look neater. And then we'll need a constructor beside these two for the cement. Upgrade 6. Right, we need the auto crafter too. Or not auto crafter, the miner. Which means we need 2 of these. Whole bunch of iron plates. We're gonna need a lot more cement too. Yeah, we need 5 more. I could make it all over here. I like my base factory to be, you know, condensed. Built the cement before I came over here, right? That way I could just, well, actually, just in case I need it. Way out here. Might as well make them all. I gotta wait for iron to build up over there anyway. Alright, let's go with... No, I have to pick you up first. Final Mark 1. Rotate. Now the trouble here is I think some of it might be a little bit too steep. Come on. there we go. I'm gonna need to start getting my power poles here. But I don't think it matters if they clip. They can go for quite a distance too, which is cool. And it kind of helps me plan out my conveyor. Which I am going to make a little bit excessive here. Yeah, I'm going to connect it to this one. There, now it has power. Oh, thanks for the follow. I didn't get any kind of notification, so... Grab these. We're gonna need a lot of iron plates. And a lot of... I've already got a lot of cement. And there's my power going out. Up for now. Actually, I might have too much hooked up to it as well, because they will split these because it's got too much. It should get us a lot closer. Before I do that, I'm going to deconstruct you for extra parts. And yes, I can be a lot more direct with this, but I'm not going to be. Many more iron plates. And I should move this further away. That's fine. We'll get to the automated construction here soon too. When those splitters build. But I think that's after the tutorial and you still have to unlock them. Okay. I could have been doing this whole time, smelting up the copper as well. You up to... Yeah, just keep running with it. A little bit of clip it never hurt anybody. Actually, I cannot. Almost there. And we're out of iron plates. Almost there. Go ahead, turn you on. What about these? You think what I need? I know I need to build one of the elevation pieces too, because that might be a little bit too steep. No, it's gonna phase right through the... Alright. Gonna move it back a little bit. And that is our copper production. I didn't set it to mine. Did I? Yeah, I did. See, it's kind of weird. Okay, storage. Rotate it. Rotate. That should connect. Right. Come on. There. Beautiful. A bit more leaves. Well, now we have 200. In here. Just get rid of the stuff we don't want. Sort it. There's still wood in here. I could also power up with wood. So our next bit is getting all of our cement over and producing, but that'll start blowing our fuses too. We're gonna have to run back and forth for a little bit longer. Because of how it's set up, I can automatically start constructing straight into copper wire. But I'm missing cables. Blow my fuses. It's okay. We set up soon. Out of fuel. Just chewing through those leaves fast. I could start putting the wood in, but we don't have a lot of it. here soon, we won't need to use the ones that we have supplied. I think we should focus on that. Our next upgrade gets us what we need. Take all of these. We need 100 iron plates. Well, 99 technically, but yeah. Which we could already be producing. $100. Now we just need 50 more bars. Incidentally enough, I'm gonna need more space in between our smelters here soon too, so we'll be rebuilding again already. New parts, player
Hub
upgrades.
upgrade 6. Landing platform hydraulics completed. Freighter landing initialized.
Biomass burner.
Congratulations,
That's
you
what
have
we're
completed onboarding and achieved the absolute minimum skill level required of a Fix-It pioneer. Fix-It looks forward to your future achievements, because a future with Fix-It is a future with you. Tier 1 and 2 milestones are now available in the hub, and biomass burners can now be built individually. Your first official objective is to initiate project assembly by building the space elevator. This objective will take a significant amount of resources, so Fix-It recommends getting to work.
Fix-It recommends getting to work. Okay, so our biomass generator needs 15 plates, 15 bars. Biomass burner. Put you over here. It is going to be connected to a storage container. Maybe. Maybe. We're missing parts. Plates and iron rods. It's also going to get its own series of constructors. Storage container. Oh right, I need to make the plates and bars. I like having it close. That way I don't have to fiddle with this too much. But that is illegal. Storage container. Now, it says it's good, but it's not. Move it back here. 5 plates. The quicker I get this done, the better off we'll be for power. But this is going to have multiple feeds going into it after a minute. That might be too steep, but I'm going to put my constructor line back here. Cables. Lighten them up right here. Nah. This should be fine. At least for now. And that is not too steep, which is perfect. Power. We'll connect it here. At least temporarily. So that has power. This needs to connect to... No, I'm gonna need my own set of power poles up here. Need wire. I'd like more storage up here too, but yeah, it's got too many connections to it. Slap you down right here. Yeah? Use blown. Now we need to connect to an extra power line. You are going to make me biomass out of leaves. We're completely out of power, so we'll throw in the wood. Come on. Overloaded it. Disconnect that for a moment. Forget what it was connected to. That'll make the biomass. That'll store the biomass. And this will burn our biomass. And that burns a lot longer than the other one. This offline. Save our wood for our next structure, which will turn wood into biomass and cram it in as well. Now let's reconnect. Over here. No, you're connected to this. There we go. Now we're set. So I'm aware of our second. Get out of here. Okay, do we have extra leaves? Not at the moment. We'll get more. That's hold 54. That'll hold off for a little bit. Our next step is to build the space elevator, which is expensive. We've got our power up and running. And we can... I don't want this. I want this. 300 copper wire. That's where our next constructor comes in, right? More cables. Snap. It could be difficult like this. Come on. Snap to. Mm-hmm. He's snapping to this, turning you sideways. Next connection here is going to be a power pole, but get this started. Making wires. Meantime, we need to... should make storage, but we're going to hold off on that for just a moment. That's not permanent. I need to be able to split this into... no. It's the iron that I need to split to make the screws and other things. This will just go straight into a splitter, into storage, and then cable. Come back for the wires in just a moment, but for now we need to make our 150 of each of these. It's just gonna take a minute. Or 3. Maybe... Yeah, now this is where it's gonna start stalling out. We need a lot more iron. Means we could up our production, but then that means increasing our power, which means slowing us down even more. Which I am not quite ready for. Go ahead and handcraft those while we wait. I'm not sure about the indie game here. It's gonna take a while. Check on this. Go harvest leaves. A lot of leaves. Cool. Back here's okay, the butt part. We need to get storage. We need plates and rods. oxygen plates. We'll finish off these. We have 25 biomass. Okay, so if I go storage container, map to be angled right. Trim in all of our leaves. Now we have a dump spot. And eventually it will start to build up. I think that'll hold 100. And then that'll start filling up and the golden. Let's grab out our wire. We need to up iron production soon.
Milestone reached. Conveyor belts can now merge, split, and lift to save space and enhance the productivity of your factory.
It sure can.
Fixit encourages you to consider investing in verticality when it comes to factory logistics. If you feel stressed
Splitter.
by this complexity, imagine yourself on the shore of a vast and calm ocean. Breathe in. Visualize all the people relying on you. The sea is made of billions of faces, each staring at you with hope and tears in their eyes. Breathe out. Feel refreshed and focused on your duties.
Yeah, we'll build the constructor first. No, we want. We will splitter. Sure, it's up here should do it. That's here. Get our next constructor, which needs so we're gonna need several constructors. What iron do we have? We need 4. 4 constructors. Nope, we don't need. Just 1. It's rods, right? Three constructors is a good start, though. 2. Actually, 2. Move you forward just a bit. No, we need cables. Probably gonna need more wire now too. Constructor. slap you down. Plates. And we're gonna need power. You're 4. I don't like it. Okay. Now I need more plates. You Bloom. Power. Glitter. Get our biomass up first, which needs 15 plates, 4 rods. We won't have to worry about this. Snap it to you. Rotate. Cool. Logistics. Glitter. That's backwards. There we go. La, 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 la. That should work. You out. Connect you into. That's illegal. No, it's not. I need a lot more place for this. this line. No, we probably could have kept that. That should connect to everything. There's one of those glowworms. Those are for later. Let's see, and we have 109 extra biomass. Picked up some. Sorted. We're gonna get our wood hooked up and put a merger down here. And push it in as well, but that's not for a little while longer. There's our power back on. There's our plates being made. That's hooked up, right? Yes. Here's our rods. Actually, hold on. Yeah, alright. There's our rods. Gotta start building uphill now, too. Now we can cram these both into storage, but what I'm going to do first is build another splitter. Make sure it'll actually connect. Not for two of these. We don't have enough for two of these. But to keep everything moving, we are going to snap. Now we've got plate storage. Oh, we don't have to go very far either. I'd like all my storage to be a little bit better organized than this, but I can do that later. I don't like how you're glitching like that. That might be too steep. Yeah, that's weird looking. I guess for now, we will put both of our storage. No, we can't. Looking pretty steep. Rubber plates. Feed this into another constructor. This is gonna get sloppy. I will order this later. Not into storage, but into I should probably connect these. Get rid of this. Reinforced plates. We need another constructor here too. Build 4 of these. And I do have to make room to automate that as well, but later. For now, they're gonna be sloppy. Cables. Get out a little ways. You get your own power pole as well. You need an iron rod. Or 40. That way we can do this. And have you start making screws. Yeah, for our copper, we need a splitter. One of which is going into a constructor. Make more cable. Storage bins. We'll should be able to pick up enough. 3 storage bins. Okay, so you rotate and face the right way. Going right here. Constructor is going here. Weird bell shape. Nah, that's fair. If you snap to it, you should be able to... That's fine. It's fine. Let's place this down 6 more times. It says it works. Gonna move you way out here though. I need more plates. Which are here. Again, sloppy work. Is that backwards? It's not backwards, is it? Why is it connecting way over there? Because it is backwards. Constructor. Rotate. cable. Cool. I placed that down wrong too. Let's fix that. There. Now our wires will come out. Some will get stored, some will get converted. Storage container for 800. And this is going to be funky. But if it works, it works. Okay, now we wait for our materials to build up. Great. Right. We're just not connected properly, I'll bet. Okay. Let's fix our inventory. You have these. We'll have cable. Plates. Actually, I should, that'll be a lot of strain on my power grid. I won't worry about the zone for a while. All that goes in the chest. We've automated just about everything we need for now. Oh, I need more stuff. Get all my plates back. We're almost done with the initial setup. The super sloppy initial setup. There. Yeah, I gotta build a whole nother setup. But while we wait for things to build up, because I do need to build the... Oh no. You're right. It takes 500. Alright, fine. Production. Need 10 plates. Power, the constructor, which is cable and reinforced plates, which is not automated. Sure, we need that. We need cable. The auto miner's over there already. It's the reinforcement. Extra sloppy. Couple screws. I'm just gonna slap it down over here. Do I have... Yeah, that'll work. No, it won't. I need wire. Wire's too long, surface is too uneven. It's a good thing we're only going to right about here, right? Okay. Drop this. Grab that. Construction. Rotate your output a little bit. Constructor. And storage. We'll have to run for it, but at least it'll be ready for us when we need it. Make sure we're actually set to make it. Concrete, relevant items. Here, you can have that. Perfect. Now we're gonna go do some exploring. While we wait for all of those materials. So 500 concrete, 250 plates, 400 rods, and 1500. Oh boy. The 20 leaves in over here. None on the line. That's got 195 in it. It's got 199. We should be fine to run off for a while. Ah, we don't have a map. We have to unlock the research station. Let's go this way. That just hopper deposit right there. Bauxite. They'll break eventually. There we go. Grab as many leaves as we can while we explore. Alright. Ooh, what's that? No, you started this fight. Just when I saw another one. Oh, you are much bigger.
The summer sloop was named after Marie Somerville, co-founder of Fixit and head of its R&D department. There are many theories about the origin of this shape and why this symbol mathematically resembling a Mobius strip has found its way into both human and extraterrestrial culture. Thankfully, you don't need to know any of these theories to be a pioneer. Store it for later use. Fun fact: the planet you are on was found and named during a planet spotting event Marie hosted called Marie's Awesome Scientific Search of the Avant-Garde Exoplanets.
Oh, hello. Nope, that's the whole family. But what is this? Hey, stop it. I'm trying to loot. Whatever. We're out of here. I really don't want to be. They don't follow me to water. They'll look like they moved away a little bit. What? Repairs needed. Needs power. Did I get everything already? Kinda looks like it. What did we get? Oh. Right. We got 29 reinforced iron. 129 reinforced iron plates. That's the summer sloop thing. Industrial beams. Steel beams. And copper sheets. Power sled. What are you? Limestone. Hey, there's more of the... Can I get up there? What? Hey. What? Yikes. Oh, I'm dead. Alright, that's fair. Okay. Maybe we'll have more help to deal with that. Because we're not going to be messing with the, drop pod again. Floating trees. hopping against me, weren't they? Explosive bugs. Ugh. Okay. Hop this and die mid-air. Did I not start with full health? No, I started with 3 bars. Alright, here's my death streak. Go around that guy. That's a little one. Still faster than we are. Right there. Swim across, grab our stuff. There are caves. That'd be cool. I think there's one more hostel over here. Yep. I want to activate the bugs again, but I don't know exactly where they came from. That way? No, down towards the beach. There are those things. There's the hive. They don't do a lot of damage. They do enough. Yeah, go home. Sulfur?
Unknown chemical element collected. This non-metallic and multivalent element seems to be present only in a solid state, and exhibits a most pungent smell. It is fortunate fix-it helmets are of such high quality. Store this potential resource for later use.
See a way up. I don't want to deal with those bugs though.
Unknown crystalline mineral collected. This mineral is composed of the same chemical elements as quartz and may yield similar industrial functions. Store this potential resource for later use.
Okay. Something glowing out there. Can I get out there? long swim. Or it's shallow all the way. Nope. There's anything in the water. I haven't encountered anything in the water yet, though, so... I don't like how that looks. More exploding bugs. More exploding bugs. That's the yellow one. Whatever that is. Are you also? Yep. Yep. And you can shoot. Ew. Alright. Ew. Is that a shrimp? Oop, hello. Poisonous. It looks kind of like a shrimp in a flower, doesn't it? Cool. That's our inventory looking. Doesn't matter. Well, we can just spam these. Another drop pod? It is. Ah, we're going back home. We should have more material stacked up by now. Limestone. Okay. Sulfur? Yeah. I see you. Those mushrooms? So there are caves.
Potential edible collected. Reminder that look and smell alone do not provide sufficient data to determine exact risk of consumption. Just because it looks like you can eat it does not mean it won't eat you. Store this potential resource for later use. The fruit of this fungus-like flora does not seem to show much potential for use. However, its mycelial network is worth further investigation. Store this potential resource for later use.
Yeah. Mushroom cave. Alright. Run away. Planet dangerous. We can get an upgrade to our weapon. As many of these nuts as we can. You shoot. Got it. How's the fall damage? Not horrible. I think 3,000 needs will keep us powered for a while. Little one. Go beat it up. Bitter remains.
Samples of unknown alien species acquired. Their weaponized plasma is most likely stored as a stable chemical substance in an organ close to their mouth, and only turns volatile when exposed to one of the chemical elements in the air. Preserve the remains for later study. You're peaceful. Okay, our way out.
Mushroom. Build over top of water. That way I have a nice flat ground. I have a feeling these factories are going to get bigger than just... little area here. We should have some resources pooled now. My inventory is full. All the leaves. That should keep us going for a good while. More leaves. Where are they? Right there. What else can we research? Put away all the crap that I don't need. What stuff did I do? Love the rocks, the iron ore. I think everything else can... Hold on. Base building and field research. More inventory slots. Machine and a map would be fantastic. 300, 300, 300. Should have so many screws. Let's go to the smelter, which is full. Oh god, that's a question I need answered. Will these run out? Cables. Plates. Rods. There, crap load of screws on me. Hey, what are you? That's a lizard doggo. harassed. Alright.
Milestone reached. Supply the molecular analysis machine, referred to as the MAM, with local resources to research and develop new technologies. Potential technologies include exploration tools, weapons, and factory buildings. These are essential for maximizing your Pioneer efficiency and alignment with Fixit's core pillars: construct, automate, explore, and exploit. To advance Fixit's mission, all notable phenomena, resources, technology, or other influence should be investigated regardless of any perceived danger, as stated in the Pioneer contract.
I'll need all my alien parts. Oh, there you are. More inventory space. Definitely have you.
The remains researched belong to an organism now dubbed the fluffy-tailed hog. It has many characteristics that would likely classify it among the Suidae family were it native to Earth. Hog remains can now be made into alien protein, and additional research may reveal options for improving Pioneer safety during exploration.
Right.
The remains researched belong to an organism that tends to nest near objects emitting specific types of resonance. Spitters are called as such due to their ability to create and spit plasma across long distances. Spitter remains can now be made into alien protein, and additional research may reveal options for improving Pioneer safety during exploration. Research completed. Alien protein can now be turned into biomass or alien DNA capsules. In addition to being used for research, the invaluable alien lifeform data in these capsules can be traded for Fixit coupons at the Awesome Sync. We guarantee the best capsule to coupon exchange rate anywhere on this planet.
A rebar gun. So I need 5 of the capsules, which I think I can make now. I'm one short. That's fair. Put them away. Alien tag. Possibly. Yep, there.
Summer sloop analysis completed. Summer sloops are somewhere between battery and conduit, harvesting energy from pockets of space with complete disregard for the rules of the space-time continuum, and distributing it into its connected ecosystem. This energy,
let the effigies harvest until the waves reach our shores. Consume.
Similarities to the hypothetical force of dark energy to potentially be one and the same. It can now be tracked by the object scanner.
I need to make one of those.
The mycelial networks of these fungi possess unusually resilient hyphae, which show potential for making a strong but lightweight natural fabric. Additionally, it has similar medicinal and pest control applications to mycelia on Earth. This fruit, dubbed the paleberry due to its tendency to stay light in color even when ripe, is compatible with the human digestive system and has been added to the object scanner. Further research is available. This fruit, dubbed the barrel nut after its distinctive color, is compatible with the human digestive system and has been added to the object scanner. Further research is available.
Okay.
This mushroom, dubbed bacon agaric due to its uncanny resemblance to raw bacon, is compatible with the human digestive system and has been added to the object scanner. Further research is available.
I resemble bacon. You know what? It's fine.
This semi-slug, now dubbed power slug, is early in its life cycle and has retained only part of its potential energy storage capacity, giving it its blue color. Power slugs are capable of extracting latent energy from their surroundings, including through a form of photosynthesis, and preserve it in their porous semi-crystalline shell over their lifetime. This explains why they rarely move after having found a suitable location. Power slugs extract latent energy from their surroundings to sustain themselves. By tuning the object scanner to the particular potential energy signature, it is now able to locate them against the background environmental static. Overclocking development completed. Power shards can now be inserted into all buildings to increase input and output speed. Underclocking is also possible. Note: power consumption of overclocked buildings increases exponentially. The crystalline mineral was a previously unknown variation of quartz, with uniquely large and flawless crystals, normally only— I see that I'm talking too slow for your taste. I hope that was enlightening.
Wow.
This unknown chemical element was in reality an unusual mixture of solid sulfide and sulfate materials from which sulfur can be extracted. Sulfur's primary use lies in fertilizers, which we have no use for. Instead, this element enables access to more volatile obstacle clearing and pioneer defending tools.
Alright, that's all the research I think I can do at the moment, so we're gonna put all of that crap back. Sort it. Okay, what's next? Base building? Easy. And we should have plenty of cement ready too. At this point. Oh yeah. Still need so freaking much for the space platform though.
Milestone reached. Several new structures are now available for improving factory organization. Foundations provide a building grid, which makes it easier to manage placement of any structure. In the event that you are experiencing amnesia for all events prior to planetfall, Be reassured that memories of beloved humans and or animals would have only been distractions from your important mission.
B? Ah, yeah, we've got all this unlocked now too. I do need more sulfur. Or not. Oh, wait. 900 meters away. Those are far. 1 minute. We've got part assembly. Obstacle clearing. Solid breath. Chainsaw. Access resources, not waste. To research data. And a shop. Build gun upgrade. Let's go for the shop. No, right. 5, 4, 2. Plates, pipes. Yeah, all of it. Clip screws. Wow. Guess with the new building, the lookout tower for factory construction, I can use that to reorganize. Oh, that's huge. And freaking expensive. Copper wire is what we're waiting for. Huge expansion to work with. I'm gonna build this tower. Oh, right place. Hello, I see you. Those aren't plates. That's down right there. Go grab you. More alien protein. Ow. One over there too. One over there. One down there. Oh. don't need that much. Oh, hello. It's not one of those things. Or mycelia. What's that?
Samples of unknown alien species acquired. Initial data suggests these are predators, but notably they do not have a traditional mouth or eyes. There are, however, numerous cavities on their head which could fulfill a similar function. Research the remains in the MAM to establish classification and potential countermeasures.
Just slow. Good lord. Alright. God, these glow books are everywhere. Let's go back up. Check out the space platform. Or no, space platform tower. It says we can build from up here. We can. And it's got some range to it, though. Well, maybe not. Looks like I can not target those, but I can target... It's further than that, no. No. Okay. Yeah, that needs fixed. Maybe move my iron factory over here, copper over here. Give it room to expand. Get my thing unlocked. Make walls and foundation. Make my base nice and neat.
Milestone reached. You have been given access to the anti-waste effort for stress testing of materials on Exoplanet's bonus program, also known as AWESOME. Your awesome input allows Fixit to comprehend our amazing universe more clearly. In appreciation of this, we have generously set up an internal, closed economy with exclusive rewards and currency. Directing parts of varying quantity and complexity into the awesome resource sink will grant Fix-It coupons. These coupons can be redeemed in the awesome shop for highly desirable
just a second.
items such as new foundations, walls, factory attachments, cosmetics, parts, and more. Next time you have additional resources, just remember to go that extra kilometer. Go awesome.
That is actually not true. This is a lot easier to set up than it was for Factorio. Especially because I can curve and snake these so much better. And they don't have, they're no clip. If I wanted to, I could rotate this. It's overlapping yeah, it's facing the wrong way. Oh no, what? It'll let me clip through my belts and my other? Yeah. Yeah, okay, maybe it won't. But you actually have, belt stackers and stuff that you can unlock in logistics. And you can actually have stacked belts. But I'm pretty sure I can't. That was maybe just a weird spot. Like, I think I can use this to connect storage and connect belts to each other. Everything here is stackable. I'm actually not sure about the factories, but I did set this up for multiplayer, just in case you wanted to join. Yeah, okay, they do overlap now. But I can actually cross them over like this. Which you cannot do in Factorio. But Factorio does have its underground belts and arms to transfer between belts. Wednesday? Alright. I am getting close to the ending point here. I have a little bit more research to do, and I wanted to... I can't afford the recipe, I just did. My other alien protein, so I needed 5 of those. Alien. Need to convert you.
The remains researched belong to an organism with 8 jointed
Donate 100
legs,
bars.
similar to the legs of arachnids but with non-standard distribution and function. Because its attacks focus on stabbing prey with the ends of their legs, which resemble insectoid stingers, they have been dubbed stingers. Stinger remains can now be made into alien protein, and additional research may reveal options for improving pioneer safety during exploration.
Sure, yeah, my bars are here. I mean, this is a very simple, just baseline setup too. There's going to be a point where I need to take the plates and screws and combine them, split them off and feed them back into storage, split them off again. It's going to get pretty crazy. Rebar gun. Rotors.
Research to develop the rebar gun is now available. When completed, you will be in possession of a tool effective against any local obstacles actively objecting to the Fix-It mission.
Yeah, see, I can't make the rotors yet. Or if I can, I might need an assembler for it. Yeah, part assembly. That'll allow me to stack my belts, jump pads, obstacle clear. I really want obstacle clearing, but I need to start on this. But I also just unlocked, do I have space for it here? The awesome shop and the awesome sink. These are actually pretty decently sized. I'm gonna put them here for now. You need power. Yes, you do. Alright, for now. A giant scrapper. Standard points. DNA points. Those things are final. Let me put in... do I need to belt feed it? Yeah, I'll need to belt feed that. And for the shop, we can buy a cart. I'm gonna get quarter pipes pack, double ramp set. Conveyor ceiling mount. Bare wall hole. This is... Oh, labels would be nice. But I don't have a lot of storage anyway. Paint. Different foundation sets. Different walls. Ladders, catwalks, personal elevator. Barriers, ventilation. Whole coffee cup. And we can buy parts. Okay. Ladder. I'm climbing it. So we're gonna have to build a storage and pipe stuff into it by the looks of things. We'll have that together really quick. Yeah. What do I want to just dump in here? Check in some rocks. Leaves. You should have plenty of power. We have plenty of power, we just have too much hooked up to it. So, for just a moment. Is that still hooked up? That'll hold for just a moment. I lied. That takes a lot of energy then. Let's just go ahead and... disconnect the entire factory. see how this works. Giant grinder. £39 points a minute. And we need 500 per coupon. 8 points. I think I need those for anything else. Well, I might, but put those in really quick. Does that not count for DNA points? There it is. That's the processing, or do I need to wait? There should be two full extra tables, right? What do I have to access? That was probably copper. Okay. We've got 2 tickets. Let's go buy something. Beans. What's a card? Hey, blue boxes. I don't think we can play any of these though. Is that free? Go. Oh. Need 3 tickets. I don't think I'll be able to be allowed to play that. It's the monetization stuff. We're gonna try it really fast anyway.
In ancient times,
Great
humans would
inventory.
occasionally pretend to be goats while listening to the music recorded on this tape. It was considered high culture, the likes of which humanity might never see again.
I purchased it. Where is it? Or was it blueprint? change the colors. Oh, absolutely. Okay, but where is... the music? Oh, probably in here. No? Bing. Um... Let's see where I could make it. Oh. What? Base boost? It's a weapon? Okay. Need to pick it back up and put it down in here. And we're gonna switch my power back. Ow. Clean up the inventory and then we're gonna call it for a day. For the day. I'm gonna keep these. Put those away. Put those in there. Alright, thanks for watching everybody. Bye!